But I'm excited today because Jordan's going to let me have a drive in his S4 and give my opinions on it in a video.
You're going to like it.
Get a look on his face. Oh, Chipyard, is that where they had food from?
That's where they had it from.
The Chipyard in Bridgend.
Good sausages.
His parents done a Just Eat. Other apps are available. Had fish and chips, sausage and chips, curry sauce delivered, and they were very impressed with it. His mother, good as gold, don't know why exactly, but ordered us an extra 2 jumbo sausages, 1 each.
Because this Viking Views is hungry work.
I don't know why specifically she thought jumbo sausages, as opposed to, I don't know, a pasty, a risole, any of these other things. But she looked at me and him and thought, 2 jumbo sausages. She's not wrong, lover.
Well, I'm not even going to go with an innuendo because it's my mum.
Oh, look.
Gotta behave.
It's one of them cactuses with the airbags all over it.
That's the one. Shout out to our boy Just Kurt if he's watching.
Shout out to that woman over there, rocking our style. Front camera for that one, please. Coity Castle. Not actually a castle. It's a pub.
A rough pub instead.
Yeah.
There's some states around there, man. What I'm going to take you down, I'm taking a little lap round through town. Because I tell you what, I do this myself, and I drive up past the buildings, pop it, and boom, a gunshot's going off. No joke, innit? In that building.
My photographer, mate, I believe so.
Nice.
Who I shot. I shot a wedding with, which was a very fucking fast learning curve.
Different ball game, innit?
It is a different ball game. Shout out to Ruth and the Witch's
You
wedding.
like that red Fiesta?
No, that's a pile of shit. It's got like 14-inch wheels on it. Look at this pair. Hashtag, look at this pair.
Walking a baby with a can of Stella.
Just to clarify, the baby hasn't got the stuff. It's all the twitching and mugging of the sleeveless bloke that's getting me.
Barbaclan.
Jesus, we'll have a good look at him now when we go past.
He's on a little rave.
No, and it's a 5-door Fiesta. Not for me, man. Not for
I
me.
was clocking the driver for you. I thought she was a bit of your style, not the actual car. Like, if you think I'm rating a full Fiesta for you, you're on cuckoo land.
I was
man's code, wasn't it?
I was doing my best to be polite, as I used to, and hiding the fact that you were perving on every bit of gash.
Mommy.
Left, right of the centre.
Not me.
Yeah, boy.
Married man, innit?
He's now perving on gash for me, by proxy, on my behalf.
Yeah, I'm a married man, and I'm a happily married man, so, I like to give you the feelers when you can. Not feelers, the wrong sentence to do with that, but, push you in the right direction. Steer you the right way, one might say. Fuck me, I'm rhyming and didn't even know it.
Yeah.
See, Tiguan, I quite like it. It's a nice looking car.
Wagwan, Tiguan.
Wagwan, Tiguan. Now, my old man has ordered Tiguan. Tiguan? R-Line Tiguan.
R-Line Tiguan.
Yeah, 4Motion, pan roof, top spec, all this stuff. And he was being told it would be, he ordered it, 2 months ago? Was it 2 months?
Is this the street that's got the old post office on it?
Pass.
Yeah, that's the church. So along here on the left, is it this grey building? That there. Yeah, with the old doors. I think it used to be the post office distribution sort of thing, like sorting office. I could be wrong. Or was it a fire station? I don't know.
Nah, you're thinking of fire stations down the bottom part. But anyway, back to this. The old man's ordered a Tiguan.
How much was that?
2 months ago. Past top of my head, 40 something I think it was.
Cheaper than this.
In the end, cheaper than this. But yeah, they phoned him like 2 weeks ago saying there is a huge backlog of them, and the order probably it was estimated September at the latest, and they're estimating December to January.
Why do you think that is? Why are there so many on order? Why are people buying them?
Demand, I think, innit? And it's a nice car for the money.
Is it one of these where in the factory they have certain days or weeks for manufacturing certain vehicles cars, on the same line, so they just haven't maybe done enough days for them?
I don't know what it is, but
Oh, them dogs, man. Look at the face on the one behind. Awesome.
Little Snoop Dogg vibes on the one on the right. Snoop Doggy. She's off her tits.
She's on, or she's had a stroke.
Well, I feel bad now. You can't fucking drop that in there.
No, because I was sitting there thinking, look at her, she's off her tits. And then I thought, no, maybe she's had a stroke.
Yeah.
But then you went, she's off her tits.
Not just me that thought it then, is
But
it?
it's alright, he's a married man, he's not interested.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here's a Lord Saviour.
Right, any more car business?
No, but I think, this has been more car productive than chatting shit, innit?
Car productive, hashtag car productive.
Hashtag car productive.
Yeah.
Hashtag car chat. See, this is my place now. This is where I like to spend time.
Yeah.
Tremaine's Road. Shout out Sinclair Audi. Give me a free car.
Give him a free car.
Think that'd work?
Nah, man.
Right, drive past to that blue. That new turbo blue is gorgeous.
I'll be honest, in photos it just looks really bright, but in the flash it does look really nice.
It does look really, really nice. I can't understand logic with this as well now, because as you know, the other day I fell in
You
that.
could have stopped that sentence so much sooner. You just don't understand logic.
Yeah, I don't understand logic.
No, man.
But yeah, the other day, I fell in love with that turbo blue Q5, didn't I? Black edition. Pan roof, all the extras. Brand new. Obviously comes with a good contribution, brand new, doesn't it?
Well, yeah.
From garage, from Audi Finance as well then. But then they've gone and registered it for their approved use sale. So the car, I drove the car, I put about 10 miles on it, so it was 20 miles when I took it back.
Yeah.
But now it was 100 miles on that car, which is now in the use sale event now, isn't it? So where you would have had 6 to 7 grand contribution between them both, now it comes with £3,000 contribution only. So that was my little rant on that.
Both off list price, like.
So yeah,
So you'd have a better deal if it was unregistered, as opposed to a handful of chimps driving it around, and now it's more expensive.
Yeah, I've learned this I wouldn't believe this, right? So I always used to buy cars cash, always, yeah? That used to be my thing. Then you lose so much money in that time. Now I've learned it's cheaper, like even if you wanted to finance a used car, it's cheaper to buy a new one because of contributions and different APR rates. I can only tell you this because of my van.
So talk me through. See, we've said goodbye, but we're still talking. This is how it usually happens. What have you done with your van? How did you buy your van? What payment structure have you got? What did you do to make this happen?
So my van is PCP'd, right? So whatever way you want to look at it, yeah? So where I've done this now, put a deposit down. I had contribution off Volkswagen, Sinclair, and Volkswagen itself. Don't ask me how much, I can't remember.
How much?
I was a hangover on the morning. I think I put about 4 grand down on it, and then the contributions for them. So it took away some of the negative of the Caddy, which I only had 2 weeks, even though they put that on me. So it outrated some of that. So maybe
What do you mean they put on it? They put that on it? What did they put on it?
Negative from the Caddy.
Oh, sorry, right.
Because I had it 2 weeks, it lost money, didn't it?
Of course it did.
But I said, if you want to have a deal, you want my money going into a higher van,
Yeah.
sort it out. So they near enough cleared it. It was just something stupid, say like £1,000 the wrong way, something like that. But anyway, long and short of it is then, the van, I pay £561 a month for. On that.
If you were to see it out, what's the term on that?
4 years.
4 years.
But your PCP, you can change within half that term, can't you? Or you can change within, whenever you get to that point. You could buy it at any point, can't you? Or, and if you really wanted to then keep the van, you can have your 4 years, then refinance the balloon payment, what's left at the end, so you can keep it, innit? This is that road I was on about too the other day.
I know, yeah. This is the one, the junction in Brackler, where you go under the bridge. It's always busy. It's very hard to turn right at.
Yeah, but anyway, my point is, down there was a year-old Transporter Combi. It was only a T30 DSG, had a Sportline bumper, Sportline wheels, 10,000 miles on it. Going into that van with £4,000, it would have worked out something like £850 a month finance. So I had a brand new van, which was 9 grand more, because of the APRs and contribution, worked out nearly £400 a month cheaper.
That's more than my mortgage. Now, I don't know if what you're saying about this PCP deal, now you're explaining this and suggesting what to do, is actually detrimental to Sinclair, because you do your best to be friendly to Sinclair, but I don't know if you're giving away secrets now on how to swindle them out of money.
It's common sense. You get better APRs on a brand new vehicle and the contributions. What about you? Did you buy your Golfs outright when you had that?
Well, I only bought one Golf. It's the only new car I've ever bought. I've bought it and I've still got it 5.5 years later.
Yeah, like, do PCP, or was it cash money? Like,
No, because the only way I could have PCP'd it or anything like that with them, it was something like 6.7% even APR. And it was like, well, I don't really want to be paying. It's the depreciation's the big killer anyway, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't want to be paying more than it's worth anyway, more than it costs. So no, I sort of bought it outright in that I chopped in a car, gave them cash, put money on a credit card or two or three. But with long 0%, so then the car was mine. But yeah, I didn't want to pay, so I bought it up front, more or less. Almost like cash, but not quite, because I didn't actually have the money.
Well, there we go. See, now car's cash, innit? That's the problem. Now I wish I PCP'd this car. For the simple terms of, I would lose less money in the long run.
So what sort of percentage is the APR on it?
Like 5 or 6, I think, something like that. Or might be cheaper. I don't know. I don't know what.
But the discount off from the start was enough to bounce it out. You'd still be making out. I've got to be awning, so boring myself. No, I'm not. I'm just tired. So the discount and the APR so it cancels each other out, and you're still making out like a bandit.
Because I looked at it when I done this. Dead Steven. It's the Kamikaze ones as well. But anyway, when I worked out, if I could have bought this, I could have bought it with a 10 grand deposit, something like £500 a month, something like that, yeah? So in the time I've had this car now, Jesus. So in the time I've had this car...
What?
Which is...
Jeez, what happened?
How long have I had this car? 15 months. What's that work out as? Another year's 5 grand, so say it's quick maths, innit? So say I would have put 17.5 grand down, this car would have cost me on PCP.
Big maths, yeah.
Yeah, but this car now costs, well, it's just over 55,000, and I'm guessing if I sold it at this point, it's going to be, what, lost 20 grand easy?
15, 20, I would have thought.
15, 20. All right, well, my thing just didn't work out then, did it?
Busy around here, isn't it?
I just didn't. I don't know. Cut all this shit. It's not making a video.
Oh, it probably is, isn't it?
That's a good spot, but I mean, I had a bit of fun with it before.
Oh, what do you do? A bit of football, is it? Or?
Yeah, a bit of football. Nerk football, actually. Yeah, I don't know if that's relevant at all, but...
Do you know, I haven't got any money at the minute anyway, but if I was looking at buying something, I would entertain your notion of this PCP business and the discounts.
That's what I'm looking at next. I'm thinking I'm going down that route, because the one thing I guess my fancy is a Q8 in it. I love that. Spec'd out, you're talking 80 odd grand. Right, that's a lot of money. So, but then PCP in, I think you can put like 10 or 11 grand down and like £700 a month. Now I'd entertain that.
£700 a month?
I would entertain that.
Drop a comment below if you think £700 a month is acceptable.
Would you know that?
My fucking house don't cost me that much, man.
Oh, see, I'd pay that.
Losing that shortly, mind. Next time you see me, I'm fucking homeless. But that's another story.
I'd pay it, see.
You'd pay £700 a month?
I'd pay that.
Jesus.
You know, I know I got a house, whatever. My business covers my van. So my money's my money, innit? And Anne makes good money, so we do the house together, so I could afford that a month.
I'm not trying to influence you, but for 700, 800 a month, you can have a Nissan GTR.
Yeah, but with a stupid deposit and all that. I was saying that, the fucking car is like 80, 90 grand, isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
But Q8, not the country, the Audi model, is similar money to the new, about to be out, or if not already just out, Audi RS6 Avant. Same money. What would you rather have? An Audi RS6 Avant or an Audi Q8?
I know what you're saying, but I can tell you, right, I lived to that Q8 for a little while, and it is the nicest car I've ever driven. Granted, it was only a 3 litre diesel, didn't have the power this thing has. Air suspension, the size on it, it is just so comfy.
Did you have at some point an A8?
A8, yeah.
Yeah.
Lived with the A8 as well for a bit. I was...
and how did the A8 compare to the Q8?
Again, amazing ride. The A8 was a 3 litre petrol, which is a 55 TFSI.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, well, I'm sorry, because this is a 3 litre, but it's a loud 3 litre, isn't it?
Yeah.
That was just, it was so just refined and smooth. But then I was thinking 3 litre, put my foot down on it and it wouldn't really go in that way, because it is a massive car, isn't it? But it's luxury, I tell you what, a hell of a lot of people looking at it. But
God,
Q8 for me won it. I love the fact I'm a big guy anyway.
That's the thing, you
Getting
bring
into
along,
it
yeah.
rather than getting down into a car.
That's true. Because before we put cameras on, we were talking about his old A6, and I like the A6. You like the A6.
Well, that's why I had 2 A6s. It was a great car, but
the AdBlue was a bit of a thing for you, wasn't it?
But I had a bit of a moment of madness, and I just wanted something fast, if that makes sense. I want this, this was an itch. Like I said to you, I want a GTI one day because it's just something I want to scratch. So that's where I'm at with it, really. But
I tell you what, just a bit of advertising, we don't normally, but if there's any murderers out there, or just generally twisted people, if you wanted to like abduct joggers, people that are vulnerable, haven't got on loads of layers of clothes, or definitely ain't got any weapons on them, Bridgend Industrial Estate, there's millions of joggers out here.
Kingsway, to be exact.
Kingsway, long stretches in between them. You could open a door, bang them in, knock them out.
That's where a Q8 with an 8 comes in. Big
That's
trunk.
where it comes in.
Slam
And air ride, they'd be so comfortable, they'd be unconscious naturally, but
I tell you what, right, the Q8 had that 3D Bang & Olufsen sound system.
oh yeah.
So crisp at the bass as well. But
Didn't experience it myself, so I don't know.
it's I got a lot of love for that car. But a little inside source has told me that they can't sell them down here in Bridgend.
Why?
No one's got the money for them round here.
Oh yeah, that makes sense, aye.
And because there's zero contribution on them either.
Well,
So like you can buy a Q7 SQ, well, they can't even get the SQ7 now, can they? Till they do this new one, but Q7, quite a big contribution. A8, 11,000-12,000 pound contribution from Audi. So you'd only have to put in about 7-8 grand yourself, and then you're into a massive car like.
that does sweeten the deal, doesn't it? But back to his A6, because I drove his A6 back from somewhere, Malvern or wherever the hell we were, I don't know.
Yeah. I think it might have been that night I nearly took out that Volkswagen up.
Oh, I can't even remember. So many strange things have happened. But I'd never driven an Audi before. Got straight into his A6 diesel, and there was a little bit of power there. It wasn't as powerful as my Golf.
No, it was only a 2 litre, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if you had a 3 litre, it would be a different ballgame, no doubt.
But not looking at it for power, but looking at it as having a little bit of oomph for overtaking on motorways
What
and
you
such.
need.
It was so comfortable, and that wasn't it, right? Was it? That was just like normal suspension in it. It was so for cruising down a motorway, the A6, I couldn't fault it.
And you put that in the comfort mode and you're comfier again.
Yeah, we were just in normal mode, I think.
Yeah.
But I was just cruising down a motor. Oh, it was such a nice drive. And a look of worry on his face when I started reversing it into my driveway, and he's going, no, leave it there, leave it there.
But this is what I like with this. You may as well show the viewers. It's going to make the cut, isn't it? So you're at your traffic lights, you got a man next to you or whatever, just thinking,
there's nobody there.
yeah, we're in the traffic lights.
Yeah.
So he thinks, he's roaring to go, isn't he? Yeah, we leave it there because of John Raymond. That picked up quicker than what you thought then, didn't it?
What happened? I'm still back here, man. I don't know, innit? Do you know, when he got this car, the first time I got in it and he started doing shit like that, I was thrown back in my seat and baffled and all the rest of it. But now, I'm just waiting to die, basically. It don't surprise me anymore. I've accepted my fate.
I'm not a bad driver.
Get you Rain Man. But no, I can't wait to have a go at this myself. How many gears has this got?
8.
8 gears. Only got 8 gears here.
See, Hans makes me a 2.2 diesel and it's got 9.
Is there a need for this these days? There's extra complexity. I mean, I dare say fuel economy is part of it, and that they can get away with lower emissions because of it. But is there a need for like 8 gears on a car? Because I remember back, when I was young, cars had 4-speed.
What are we looking?
You good?
Well, we still live in 4-speed in the back of me.
Well, we are, aye. Pine tree. Oh, there we are.
Move from Port Talbot now.
They have, aye.
It's down here, isn't it? Just drove past it once. Christ, we have rambled quite a bit in this video.
Cambrian car, okay. So nice.
Yeah, now see,
350Z.
if AA can't get to you properly,
Yeah.
RAC,
Yeah.
they outsource you to Cambrian.
Oh, okay.
This is a little tip for you. If you're broken down somewhere, really does it happen? But I did last year with a Beetle, and I've learnt a few things over the years about what to say, what not to say. So you got to tell them you've either got a vulnerable adult with you, or you're type 1 diabetic, and they have to be with you within half hour to 40 minutes. You say to them, I haven't got no food with me, and they're there quicker. That's a bit of a dick move, isn't it? But golf.
7.5. Now, a friend of mine suffers with multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
MS, we to say, in the trade like. And she broke down recently, and I think the AA took about 4 hours to get to her.
Yeah, you have to tell
Now, clearly, she's not vulnerable. And it was a mobility car as well. In her defence, though, she is a thick fuck, so there are other things wrong with her, like. But yeah, they weren't in no rush. She could have used some of this advice then. She should have said, I'm diabetic, I got a wonk the other half of me or something, and you know, they'd have airlifted her.
I've literally got lines for days. I can tell you about the most pointless information that you need.
Go for it. New video for that one, I think. Right, we're going to shut this one off finally. We've said goodbye about 20 minutes ago. We're going to do that one again now. We're going to say ta-da now. We're going to see you in the next one, and we're going to have a little bit more, less helpful, less constructive, more chaos and bullshit in the next one.
Playing fuck is what we're going to do.
I was trying not to say playing fuck, but yeah, we're going to be playing fuck in the next one, I reckon. So, take it easy now, and until next time, boosh!